Hello everyone, this is Kenneth Wong, editor for DE Magazine, currently under lockdown in San Francisco, California. Welcome to another episode of DE News Roundup. I hope everyone is staying safe. This week I'm supposed to be in San Jose, California, bringing you the latest news from the show floor of NVIDIA GTC, the annual GPU Technology Conference. But this conference, like many others, have switched to a virtual event. GTC Virtual kicks off this week with podcasts, live panel discussions, and tutorials. If you have previously registered for GTC, you are automatically registered for GTC Virtual. The virtual event is free, no fee is required. What you do is go to GTC Virtual's website, put a checklist on topics that interest you, then put the live talks on your schedule or start watching what has already been pre-recorded and available on demand through your browser. Talks like these, for example.
Welcome to this talk about bringing the Autodesk VRAD ray tracer to the GPU. In recent years, virtual reality has started to evolve into becoming the go-to technology for design reviews. VRAD therefore provides support for many HMDs by either OpenVR or by having native support for various vendors.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session co-authored by Oracle Cloud Infrastructure and Altair Engineering on how Altair and Oracle are collaborating to deliver powerful engineering solutions running on NVIDIA high-end GPUs. This is part of the virtual GTC 2020 session. My name is Amarendra Joshi. I am the Global ISV lead for industry verticals at Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. And with me is Avi Mittal, who is the Director of Strategic Relationships at Altair Engineering.
NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang published a blog post a couple of weeks ago stating, "We have exciting products and news to share with you, but this is not the right time. We are going to hold off. This is a time to focus on our family, our friends, and our community. Our employees are working from home. Many hourly workers will not need to work, but they'll be fully paid." Another show, KeyShot 2020, is also taking place virtually. It was originally set to take place in Huntington Beach, California, but now under lockdown. So the event became a virtual conference. KeyShot 2020 virtual sessions are recorded and posted to KeyShot YouTube channel. Talks like these are now online and available on demand for you to watch and listen.
Yeah. Diary of a Wimpy Packaging Designer.
The KeyShot Odyssey. And this is really a journey of myself.
Come on, George. Tell them what you really wanted to call this presentation.
I wanted to call it the KeyShot Odyssey. What else was I gonna... I did not want to call it Revenge of the Wimp. I thought you said you weren't gonna do this.
I know what I said. But here we are.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. All right, I knew you were gonna act up. Can we just get this thing started, please? Please.
Well, let's get this show on the road.
All right. Can you get into whip mode, please? Thank you. Jeez. All right.
There is a lot of efforts by 3D printer makers to rally their customers and user community to contribute to making homegrown face shields, masks, and ventilator components. The technology comes to the forefront lately because of the story of two Italian engineers who 3D printed valves to help a hospital treat patients with breathing issues. America Makes, the National Additive Manufacturing Innovation Association, is assembling a resource portal to help produce the personal protective gears that are seriously in shortage at the hospitals. Similarly, 3D Systems is also calling the additive manufacturing community to help produce the much-needed medical components and protective gears for doctors and nurses fighting in the front line. On Twitter, Carl Bass, former CEO of Autodesk, shows how he is designing face shields that can cost as little as $1 apiece. As the global fight against coronavirus accelerates, it exposes the serious shortage of ventilators due to the unprecedented spike in patients with respiratory issues. Many are looking for car makers to jump in and address the shortage. But how easy is it for car makers to suddenly switch to making ventilators? We spoke to two industry veterans and analysts from the automotive sector, Keith Majors from SimData and Joe Barkai, an independent consultant and analyst. Here are some snippets from the discussion with them.
Well, first off, I think that I'm kind of not necessarily quoting, but referring to comments that Governor Cuomo said a couple of nights ago. We do not have time to reconfigure the supply chain. We don't have time to build new assembly lines. We need the ventilators today. Therefore, whatever action that takes place needs to really leverage existing resources, whether physical resources, materials, manufacturing, as well as human resources such as engineering and assembly people, and just get whatever resources we have going now to fulfill the shortage.
The willingness to switch is not a problem. The practicalities might be that, a vehicle is a very large device, a very heavy device, and that a vehicle assembly line is not appropriate for manufacturing something like a ventilator, which I think is much more akin to a refrigerator or some smaller device like that. So it may be that if we were looking for manufacturing facilities, and I'm not sure we are, that looking through the automotive supply chain for people who are doing things like making air conditioners and air compressors and so on, that might be a better place to look for the manufacturing capability.
To listen to the full unedited discussion, go to our homepage, Digital Engineering 24/7. That's digitalengineering247.com. For more on how the engineering and manufacturing community is contributing to the fight against COVID-19, go to our website and check out the news section. Also, follow us on Twitter at DE Editor and subscribe to our YouTube channel called DE Streaming. That's it for this week. If you're under lockdown like me, see you online. Meanwhile, stay safe. We will get through this together and we will be the better for this experience. I'm Kenneth Wong, signing off.